Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're a Steelers fan, you know how crucial the offseason is for shaping a team's future. And this year, the buzz is not just about draft prospects or free agency signings. No, this time, the whispers out of New Orleans are pointing towards something quite significant, a trade that could shake up the AFC North and give the Steelers a serious boost on their quest for another Super Bowl appearance. According to some reliable sources, including the renowned reporter Diana Rossini, there's a strong possibility that the New Orleans Saints are gearing up to trade their speedy wide receiver, Rashid Shaheed, to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the deal? Well, it's reported to be a third-round pick in 2026. That might not sound like the biggest haul in the world, but let me tell you, the impact of adding Shaheed to this Steelers offense could be enormous. Now, why would this be such a game-changer? First, let's talk about Rashid Shaheed himself. The guy is a speedster, a real deep-threat weapon, who in 2023 was named a Pro Bowl returner, a testament to his explosiveness and versatility. His speed is elite, clocking around 22 miles per hour, which makes him a nightmare for defenses to handle. His career stats are impressive: over 800 receiving yards, 12 touchdowns, and nearly 100 receptions. But what truly makes Shaheed stand out is his YAC, yards after catch, where he averages around 7.2 yards per reception, putting him in the top 5 among wide receivers in that category. That means once he catches the ball, he's not just a typical receiver. He's a playmaker who can turn a simple catch into a significant gain, elevating the entire offense's explosiveness. And his 2024 stats, they're pretty solid, almost 700 yards and 5 touchdowns in just part of the season, with a yards per route run of 2.4, which is elite, especially considering he's only been in the league a couple of years. His deep catch percentage is around 89%, meaning he's highly reliable on those vertical routes, and his speed allows him to stretch defenses vertically in ways that open up opportunities for others. Plus, he's a special teams star, with a PFF grade above 90 for returns, which adds another layer of value to his game. That kind of versatility is exactly what the Steelers need to diversify their offensive attack and keep defenses guessing. Now, you might be wondering, but wait, what about the Saints? Why would they trade him? Well, the Saints are currently sitting at 1-3, and their offense has been struggling, averaging only about 20 points per game. They're dealing with some salary cap issues. Shaheed's cap hit is around $4.5 million, and they're in a rebuild mode. They're looking to shed some cap space and acquire draft picks to rebuild their roster, especially along the offensive line. Some skeptics in New Orleans think that retaining Shaheed might not fit their long-term plans, especially with their current struggles on offense, and the need to focus on developing their quarterback, Derek Carr, who has been inconsistent at times, completing around 58% of his passes. The Saints' defense is also giving up around 29 points per game, which isn't exactly inspiring confidence, so trading Shaheed could be a strategic move to bolster their draft capital and focus on their rebuilding process. But from the Steelers' perspective, this potential trade is a no-brainer. They're looking to address their wide receiver needs, and Shaheed fits the bill perfectly. His speed and ability to create mismatches could elevate their passing game significantly. Imagine Shaheed lining up on the outside, stretching the field, forcing safeties to respect his deep speed, which then opens up more opportunities for players like George Pickens and Deontay Johnson. And of course, his presence would complement the Steelers' existing talent, giving quarterback Kenny Pickett another dangerous weapon to utilize. Plus, with Shaheed's background as a returner, he adds special teams value, a phase where the Steelers have been solid but could always use more explosive playmakers. The impact of this trade, if it happens, could be quite substantial. For starters, adding Shaheed is projected to increase the Steelers' EPA, expected points added, per pass attempt by around 15%, which is a significant boost. That means more efficient, more explosive passing plays. His ability to turn short routes into big gains, thanks to his YAC, would also lead to more explosive plays overall, with projections suggesting about a 20% increase in explosive passing plays. This kind of offensive boost is exactly what Pittsburgh needs to keep pace in a competitive AFC, especially with teams like Kansas City, Buffalo, and Cincinnati all vying for playoff positioning. And let's not forget about the division implications. The AFC North is a tough, gritty division, with defenses that can be physical and offenses that can be explosive. If the Steelers acquire Shaheed, they could create real mismatches against division rivals like the Ravens and Bengals. His speed could be a constant threat deep down the field, forcing defenses to double cover him or risk giving up big plays. That opens up opportunities for the Steelers' other weapons, and it can help them control the tempo of games better, especially in crucial moments. Plus, with Shaheed's ability to contribute on special teams, Pittsburgh could see improvements in field position, which often makes the difference in close contests. Looking ahead, the Steelers could also see an uptick in their third down efficiency. Shaheed's ability to stretch the field and make contested catches could result in a 12% improvement in third down conversion rates, giving them more drives and more scoring opportunities. His deep success rate in the playoffs, combined with his knack for making big plays, makes him an X-factor for Pittsburgh's postseason ambitions. If he hits his projected 900 yards and 6 touchdowns, along with his special teams contributions, the Steelers' offense could be significantly more dynamic, forcing defenses to adjust their game plans accordingly. Now, this potential trade also impacts the betting odds for the Super Bowl. Currently, the Steelers are considered long shots, but with Shaheed on board, their Super Bowl odds could improve from around +1,200 to +850. That's a substantial shift, reflecting how much a player of his caliber can influence a team's championship chances. The Saints, on the other hand, might see their odds drop from +18,000 to a more modest figure, as they shift focus toward rebuilding and accumulating draft capital. The AFC North itself could see a shakeup, with the division becoming even more competitive as the Steelers strengthen their roster while their rivals try to keep pace. Of course, all of this hinges on whether the trade actually happens, but the signs are pointing in that direction. And for Steelers fans, this could be the kind of move that propels your team into serious Super Bowl contention. Imagine the Steelers' offense with the speed and playmaking ability of Shaheed, combined with the emerging talent of Kenny Pickett and a solid offensive line. It's a recipe for a potent attack that can compete with the best in the league. And with the AFC North always delivering intense, hard-fought battles, having a weapon like Shaheed could be the difference in close games, especially in January when the stakes are highest. So, Steelers fans, it's an exciting time. The potential acquisition of Rashid Shaheed isn't just about adding another player. It's about transforming the entire offense into a more explosive, unpredictable unit. It's about creating mismatches and forcing defenses to rethink their game plans. It's about putting Pittsburgh back on the map as a team that can compete for championships year after year. Keep an eye on this story because if the trade goes through, it could be one of those defining moments in Steelers history, one that fans will talk about for years to come. This is truly an exciting development, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe that adding Shaheed could be the move that pushes the Steelers over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Do you think this is the kind of move that could elevate the Steelers to Super Bowl contenders? Or do you see some pitfalls? Whatever your opinion, I want to hear it. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more analysis, and all the latest Steelers news. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep the Steelers' spirit alive and thriving. Thanks for watching, and as always, here to Steelers football, let's go Steelers.